Right now on your screen, there's a beautiful shot of downtown.
When you dial in and look more closely, you can see the Henry Street Bridge project. This is going to connect the near west side of the city with downtown. And that project just hit a major milestone in its completion as well.
Our Ella Rhodes is there now. And Ella, can you tell us what's the update on this project?
Well, this is super exciting for us history nerds, including myself. So basically for this project, they just completed the excavation. I want you to take a closer look over my shoulder here. Through the gates, you can see this gravelly area. That's the place where they had to excavate, because where they have to build the construction for this bridge is on a 200-year-old cemetery. 1,709 grave shafts recovered from right off the banks of the White River. Because in 1821, the city built its so-called first cemetery. But 200 years later, you can't tell it once was someone's final resting place. Local historian Samson Levingston says it's time to recognize it.
That cemetery, who's in that cemetery, tells the story of Indianapolis.
In order to finish building the Henry Street Bridge, archaeologists recovered human remains, personal items, even rail lines from the first electric railway.
Now with this re-emphasis on the river, and
over the years, Sampson says ownership of the property changed, which made it hard to formally preserve.
There is Green Line right off Kentucky. You see the railroad going through there. Right off Kentucky, you can see Green Line. So everyone in Indianapolis who had looked at an old map knew that there was something there.
He hopes as the city builds the bridge for both drivers and pedestrians to use, Green Lawn finally gets the respect it deserves.
But I'd like for there to be plenty of stuff to let you know where you are and who was there. That's always been like a big emphasis for me in Indianapolis.
Dr. Jeremy Wilson says so far they've analyzed more than 500 of the remains.
So all of these things are helping us really to understand what life, labor, and everything else was like in Indianapolis in the 1800s.
The city plans to analyze all the remains and artifacts and eventually rebury them.
It has been forgotten about by most people in the community, though not all. And this is our one opportunity to not only analyze in a scientific way these individuals, but also get them reburied.
A bridge for current residents to travel within the city and also to connect them with the generations of residents who came before. So the city says they plan to finish this bridge at the end of next year, and they do plan to do some sort of memoriam to the cemetery. They're just not sure yet what that will look like. And ahead at 6, we'll tell you about some of the stuff that they found as they were doing the excavation.
All right, Ella Rhodes reporting for us live tonight. Thanks so much. And thanks for those drone shots, because they really helped us, dial in on where this project is happening.
Yeah, area looks different.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, thank you, Ella.